If you're a technical founder, you're a hustler, you're a grinder, Root Ventures could be a place where you might be able to find a home and hang out with technical founders and technical leaders like Lee and his team. Is that fair?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah, and thanks for the plug.
Well, we're here to help venture capitalists be differentiated, because we don't have, well, here's the blunt truth. We don't have real interviews on video of VCs. We want to know the money. That's the tagline, right? Know the money. We want to be able to see who you are, so that founders in the future, the millennial, the 12-year-olds, right? They'll be able to come and see this and say, you know what? Lee's the type of dude that I want to work with. I heard about him, saw him, but now here's a video interview him. He's really cool. He's down to earth. And not only that, but he likes trying to woo hot Christian women. I'm just messing with you.
Man.
Have a great one. Have a great holiday.
All right. Thanks. Bye.
True startup story time. Guys, as a founder, I'm often asked, what are my go-to tools and technology that I use as I begin a startup? Well, that's easy. One of them is Dropbox. Dropbox is the easiest way to ensure that all your files and documents are synced on all devices, whether it be mobile, your local desktop, or remote. We want to thank Dropbox for supporting vchunting.com, and make sure to get your 30-day trial free at dropbox.com/business. Well, that was certainly a fun interview with Lee Edwards from Root Ventures. Man, what a fun guy. One of the things that I really was excited about talking with him and connecting with him was around the fact that all of their VCs at Root Ventures come from an engineering background. I think this is really not only novel, but I think this is a huge differentiator. So many, and I might sound stereotypical here, but so many venture capitalists, especially in the early stage, are coming from non-technical backgrounds, whether it be your MBAs or your accounting, finance, economics, these types of things. And the problem with that is that there's so much, and I'm just coming to you guys as an engineer myself, there's so much about a startup. There's so much about founding a business, creating something that, let's be honest, most companies and most startups these days have a huge technological component to them. And being able to understand the technicals, the underbelly, the code, the infrastructure, the apparatus, right? These types of things. Being able to come and be able to help technical founders in that regard is really, really huge. And so I was really excited to talk with Lee from Root Ventures here. And I love the fact that he was willing to give his opinion about the VC landscape a little bit. And we were talking about this before we hit record, but we're talking about how, and he talked about it on the interview as well, is that in many ways, the venture capitalists today it's really hard to differentiate because they don't have, right? I mean, we all, let me put it this way, they all have the same thing: money, greenbacks, doubtless. So how can you really differentiate? I think having a company like Root Ventures, right, a company that comes from a technical background, is a huge differentiator in itself. So if you're out there, if you're a founder, you're an entrepreneur, if you're someone who's technically, creating a technical company, and you need financing, Root Ventures might just be the place for you to find some money. I really appreciated his candor as well around the fact that this is his first year, and this was not new to me. I did my research, so I knew that this was his first year in venture capital. And what's really cool that he's learned a lot, and he's learned so much about being sympathetic, being empathetic, being maybe the first call from those founders. I think that's also a huge differentiator. I really appreciated him saying that, because I've talked to so many VCs out there who don't have that empathy, don't have that sympathy, don't have that personality. Let's just put it that way. They don't have the personality to be that call. I can tell you, and maybe I'll go into a short story here, but I can tell you that the best VCs that I've ever worked with, bar none, period, full stop, are the ones that I can call at 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, when shit has gone down the pipes, when I need someone to bang an idea off of, when I need someone that's willing to say, okay, you're not crazy, Peter, things are doable, or it's okay, you're not going to die, it's not going to the end of the world is not happening here. And I appreciate Lee and his willingness to share that. And so that's really powerful. Hard tech is what they're interested in. They're not scientists, they're engineers, and they love to help the technical founder. By the way, he's also clearly willing to follow you into the bathroom to finish the conversation, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed learning about Root Ventures and Lee Edwards just as much fun as I had talking with them. Feel free to find more information on Lee Edwards and Root Ventures at vchunting.com/Lee Edwards. Guys, make sure that you subscribe, that you check us out and see all the information and all the daily news. Don't miss the daily news, guys. We're doing daily venture news and our daily newsletter. All this stuff is coming out so we can provide you and be part of your story, be part of your journey as a founder, as a venture capitalist, or as an agile enthusiast. Guys, thanks so much for being here. We'll see you next time.